Punkin, she came to life through the creation of Deneb, the witch, who sculpted her from a pumpkin, transforming her into a pumpkin golem. Her appearance consists of a large pumpkin head, and her body is formed from roots. Punkin served as one of Deneb's attendants, tasked with tending to her shop. As a witch, Deneb consistently required substantial funds for travel and materials to concoct new items. This was why she couldn't leave the shop for journeys to obtain rare collectibles, as it might result in a shortage of funds for her ongoing research. Consequently, Deneb attempted to create a group of mindless golems to assist in managing her shop. However, it became apparent that their unimpressive appearance hindered their ability to serve as effective attendants and resulted in inadequate performance, especially in business dealings. So, she decided to enhance the golems to make them appear more lifelike and intelligent. As a result of Deneb's perfected golem creation, it proved to be a successful business endeavor. However, she never anticipated that these golems, as they worked alongside Deneb, would have their magical, crafting knowledge and wisdom continue to grow with each passing day, especially with Punkin emerging as the most intellectually gifted among the other golems. Consequently, they began to develop their own opinions. They started making requests for salaries and commissions, but Deneb provided them with meager payments, emphasizing that only humans were entitled to fair compensation. Punkin was dissatisfied with Deneb's explanation and inquired about how golems could transform into humans. Deneb was reluctant to provide a direct answer and simply informed Punkin that the possibility of golems becoming human might be connected to the discovery of certain relics of the Dragon Lords. She had no expectation of their discovery, but these words resonated in Punkin's thoughts. When the time was ripe, Punkin requested even fairer compensation for her role as a shop servant, but Deneb declined. In response, Punkin resorted to theft, inciting a riot among the other pumpkin golems, and chaos echoed with screams as they all fled from Deneb's shop. Punkin's true intention had always been to heed Deneb's words about the possibility of becoming human. Thus, she purposed to create an opportunity to depart from her master and pursue her aspirations. Upon departing from Deneb's shop, Punkin led the other golems directly toward an abandoned village known as Vask, situated in close proximity to the Palace of the Dead. They adopted a bandit's way of life. Later on, when Deneb visited Deneb's shop, she requested the assistance of the resistance force, led by Deneb, to help her exterminate a faction of the pumpkin golems that were robbing her and now residing in Vask. Subsequently, they departed to the abandoned village and looked for Punkin. In a surprising turn of events, Punkin underwent a transformation into human form, leaving Deneb utterly astounded and incensed. Deneb's anger stemmed from the fact that Punkin's human form bore an uncanny resemblance to Deneb herself. This was because Punkin had finally discovered her long-cherished aspiration. She learned the secret of transforming into a human from a sage skilled in the use of draconic magic, whom she encountered in the Palace of the Dead. Eventually, her combined knowledge from Deneb and the sage led her to ascend as a witch and assume leadership of the group of pumpkin golems. In the conflict between the resistance and the golems were not capable of engaging in combat against the resistance, so Punkin chose to surrender, leading to negotiations and a mutually agreeable settlement. Deneb observed that Punkin had taken on a completely human appearance and offered a suggestion to Deneb, proposing that she should consider giving Punkin a chance. In the end, Punkin replaced Deneb's position as the shopkeeper, as agreed upon, with the other golems serving as her assistants. While Deneb, at last, had the opportunity to join the resistance and continue her quest in the field of arcane research.